Good morning, people. Yeah, finally woke up. This morning I'm trying not trying, well, I'm using a different system this morning. I'm using a grid system. So, yeah, something different. So, do we have news this morning? GBP, no. Okay, we're Tuesday, right? Okay, so 9:30 we have building permits. So, 8:30 New York time. How are you doing today, guys? Hola, people. Hola. Hey, hey, Mr. Sheriff. Good morning. So I'm browsing a couple of charts here just to see, what's going on in the market right now as we speak. Any good pairs to take a look at, guys? Have you that you maybe saw or? USD pretty flat consolidation. Same here, like we're ranging in a zone for GBP USD. Oh, we have a possible Gartley pattern on H1 for AUD USD. Finally, I got let me see. Um, yeah, I got my 30 pips of yesterday, so pretty happy about that. I did peak here, but as you can see, like this is gonna be bullish. So on the daily chart, we got like a possible like 68 pips potential here on the daily for AUD USD. So this is, like this is clear signal that we're going up. So after like a down move, so we can even like draw our channel here. This was break or broke. So it broke here, did retest, and now goes up. So possibility of 60 pip around here daily. So I think I'm gonna post this one on Instagram. Just wait, just for a sec. Sorry if I'm not sharing my cam this morning. I'm just like waking up and just really still tired a bit. So okay, so just share this trade idea. Uh, oh, how is your day so far, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Oh, not like me, just waking up. So, interesting here, like GBP, GPY, are you seeing this? Like there's a triangle formation here. So it consolidate. And what I'm expecting here, it's a breakout of this channel. So, anytime like during this week, I'm on H4 right now for this time frame. So we can see like wicks. So buyers are in this area for sure. Like we touched this red line like 3 times. So basically we're looking at a breakout of this. So breakout, possibly like a retest of this zone again, and then sky's up. So you can take either like the breakout trade for a scalp. So take a breakout trade for the scalp, wait for this stochastic like to get to the overbought zone, and you should be like around this area. So a potential of I would say like 80 pips, 60 to 80 pips before it pulls back. So that may be like a good setup like to look at like in the coming days or hours. GBP, GPY, H4. Do you see the currency in the time frame? Yes, okay. So USD CAD, everything is like pretty much like ranging. Like, do you see like this? Like, it's incredible. It's totally ranging like in a 20 pips type of channel. So there's not much going on with USD CAD for sure. USD CHF. We start to see like some bullish momentum here. So this may drag down like up to this area, like where's the support zone for an upward move. So waiting for this. This is H1. If we take a look about H4, we have a double bottom, a little bit of divergence. Like I'm gonna add the RSI. Do you hear me fine, guys? Yeah, we have a little divergence here, like for those two double bottom, sorry. So watch for this, and also like if I'm bringing up the fibs, we are between like the 0.5 and 618 area here. So we may see like a little bit push down just to retest the red line here, or it may like just ramp up, and to create like a double top around this area. So I'm gonna, oops, create this channel again. Okay, what about gold? Gold. We are in a flag right now. Awesome, Sheriff. Do we pronounce your first name Bolacrun? Bolacrun? Bolacron? Bolacrun? Sorry if I'm not really that good for names. So is it okay if I call you Mr. Sheriff? If I pronounce it good? Okay, so AUD CAD daily, guys. We have like, as you can see, like this down channel. We're kissing here the top band of this channel as well. So I'm looking for a pullback on this one, basically. So we seems to respect this area. So what I would like to see and wait for is either a break to the up and then retest and then goes up again, or we pull back and then we launch. We break and we launch, and target is short target would be like this uh, green line. So we'd have like about like 40 pips. Okay. So I think the way that um, we are formed right now, like on the H4 time frame for AUD CAD, is that you can see like my stochastic here is set up like in the middle. So we are ready here to break this like at anytime soon. So again, guys, AUD CAD can break this level and break this channel at any time. We are like in the consolidating phase around here. So you see that block. So we get this block basically. Okay, thank you, Mr. Sheriff. So if we break this area, next area for the scalp would be take profit number one around like 35 pips. So risking like 20 pips for 35, which is not that bad. Like almost like uh, 2 to 1 risk to reward. So I think that would be great. But you see this, guys, right? We have like this channel like sloping down, and we have like really strong momentum here in the AUD. So AUD seems to be strong. So that's why I'm looking like to for this target level to be reached on AUD USD and AUD CAD. To break. AUD is pretty strong right now, so I'm wondering like what's the currency straight meter right now. Just 1 second. So daily, we have so AUD like for being out of the session right now seems to be like pretty strong so far. 4.9. So weakest right now is GBP. So CHF is gaining power. So AUD NZD. This one is not really that beautiful, to be honest. However, it seems to respect this level. So this is pretty cool. So we are respecting this channel right over here. So I'm expecting we broke this. We are still consolidating around this area, so I'm expecting like a little pullback, and based on stochastic, like just wait for bullish evidence on this one, and we may go for a couple of pips, 30 pips, a good 30 pip scalp. But this is not like my favorite. But H4 is looking good though. H4 is looking good for a break to the upside. But this may takes time because doesn't seems to be really that strong. So not my favorite pair to trade, that's for sure. So we are like in a ranging zone here, a strong ranging zone. It's not a trending pair, that's for sure. I can guarantee you that. For all those are watching now, like I really do invite you like to chat into the chat box and you know like share some ideas like if you find like some good setups or things like that, guys. You know, it's all about like sharing trade ideas. So here I'm expecting like a bullish move, like you can see like this downward channel. So if I'm bringing out the fibs, we are at 786 level, so you know it's about time like to resume and to go up on this one. So we are fighting here at this level. So long term, I would expect like a 40 pip on this one. So CAD CHF, beautiful channel. All right, so this one we break the channel, we break the trend line. So we broke the trend line here, guys, and I will not be surprised that we would get a retest on this one. Just browsing all the pairs, like to see if we have like some great decent setup to share, maybe. Um, Euro GBP, like nothing is trending. Like as you can see, like it's all ranging mode. We have like a big pin bar here on the H1 time frame, Euro GBP. So I'm expecting like a downward move, possibly a touch of this area. So this would be like around 35 pips move. For Euro GBY H1, I would wait for this trend line to break to enter a trade on this one. And bias is a short. Daily Euro NZD daily. Daily. You can see here. I'm waiting like for the upward move, but what I would like to see like is where it's gonna stop. So we have like an head and shoulder pattern here, shoulder here, head here, and then I'm waiting for the other shoulder, and then boom, goes down. So this could be like a nice decent setup to watch for in the coming days. So Euro NZD daily, watch for head and shoulder pattern. Triangle formation on GBP CAD. Whoops. GBP CHF pin bar. And we have plenty of room to go up. So if we take a look about our H4, we have room. And daily we have room. Weekly we have room. So GBP CHF, this thing look as a potential of being like upward. So, but GBP right now is very weak. I think I would take that trade though. So risking 23 pips to make around like 80 pips. Well, CHF. Yeah, CHF is set up like to get weak anytime soon. Yeah, I think I'm grabbing this setup though. So I'm gonna risk like 1% of my account. So 1% of my account, and I'm risking like 25 pip stop loss. So 25 pip stop loss, and then I would like to have a take profit of 80 pips. Break even trigger if we cross 45 pips. I want my stop loss to move break even 3 pips, no, 5 pips above my entry. Okay, so I'm entering this trade. So you see like this tool, like it's a free tool. I just didn't have time to upload it on the website, but this is gonna, I already shared it like in if I'm not mistaken, like on in the Facebook group. So this tool is it's quite a must. I mean, like it sets like everything for you automatically, so you don't have like to waste your time like calculate everything. So you can use your percentage of equity, either like a fixed slot or a fixed amount that you want to risk. Like let's say you want to risk like $10 per trade, you can put like 10 here, and then the amount. So you set your stop loss. So you basically want um, to measure all your chart before putting in like any details or data. So you want to know exactly what's going to be your stop loss, take profit. So as you can see here, like I have like a 4-to-1 risk reward. So I'm hoping that this type of setup, like we're in the ranging mode. Do you see this? So we bounce, we go down, we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down, we go up. We went up around here. However, like we're going down back again. So the only thing that can happen is that we go up like in this way again. So for me, like it's gonna be like um 150 pips take profit. So risking still 25 pips. It's pretty good, right? So this will be like not really a scalp, but a longer term trade. So just risking very small for this one. So I'm in GBP CHF. I'm in on that one. So hopefully GBP and ZD looks the same. We get the pin bar. So that would be like a great decent setup to enter as well. I'm entering this as well. So I want to risk 42 pips to make 65. So no, 35 to make 65. So risking 1% of my account, of this small account. This is a small account that I'm trading with. So 65 uh, stop loss. Okay, I said like 35 pip for, I would say like I'm gonna be conservative and go with a 60. So it's still almost like a 2-to-1 risk to reward. So if I'm break to even trigger, like if we're above like 45 pips, I want to get like 5 pip above my entry to protect my equity, and boom. And this one, honestly, I think I'm gonna be like a little bit more aggressive on this one. So I would like to bring this take profit level to this one. So yeah. So 140. This is gonna be like a long-term trade for sure. So I'm not in a rush for this one. This is not really like a scalp, but intraday. By the end of the week, this setup on GBP NZD H1 should be completed. So I expect really that we go into this area back again. So if I'm bringing up the fibs at the same time, you can see that we did touch the 618 level here, and it was completely rejected. So far anyways. So I'm not waiting like to go back down again. I'm just like taking this risk so far, riding up the momentum. Uh, but I'll put my stop loss here to be more safe. So risking 50 pip to make 150 pips. So a 3-to-1 risk reward on this one. That's what I'm going for. 3-to-1. So daily NZD CAD. This is like a great potential. Great potential to upward move. 140 pip. As you can see, like we have an accumulation here. The buyers are in control. That is definitely sure. Like we can see like the movement in this area. So we broke this trend line. I don't know if you can imagine, but there's a trend line over here. So we broke that. So we were like in a downward sloping mode. We broke that trend line. We touch here a resistance. We did tested it, and basically we did not close below the previous candle. So we are still in bullish here. So there's a big fight right over here in this area, but buyers seems to be in control on this one. So we may have like a solid break on this area and then a retest for the support, and then we go back up. I would not be surprised. CAD is really weak, so 43 pip for 80. I would be really tempted like to jump into this trade, honestly, because I'm expecting a breakout on this one. Anytime soon. I'll wait. I'll wait to get a better entry setup here, but this looks good for a breakout for sure. So here we have this channel. We broke the channel. We're I think we're done with the pullback pretty much. This is the daily, so let's go take a look. Yeah, this may give like another push to the downward move to retest this support area, and then boom, we go like up. So 20 pips, 75 pips, like this could be like a great potential setup like for a trade as well, for a great scalp on the H4, even though the H1 looks not bad. So I'm expecting like another leg down move, and then we go up. NZD not that great. NZD H1. We're in the ranging zone for sure, as you can see. I took a quick scalp yesterday on this one. 12 pips. It was not a great risk to reward, but it was a breakout, so I took it. Okay, so we're coming back at the scalping. What about Euro USD? So Euro USD, we went up as I did expect. So we touched this area again. So yesterday I did enter long this area and my tick profit got hit. So I got 22 pip and I was risking 10 pips. So do you see my screen, guys? Like for a discount. So basically I waited like for the bar to close above the MA. So pullback was pretty much done here. There was a fight around this area to bring price down a little bit more. However, like this bar closed up above the EMA. I use a 3 period EMA for this one. So did enter here. My stop was here. Take profit, as you can see, like the blue line was there. So basically I was risking, as I said, like 10 pips, around 10 pips to make 20 pips. So 2-to-1 risk reward. It was kick around this area with this big bar, and I think we're gonna go for this. We're gonna go up on this one. Bringing down M15. So M15 looks good. So if I'm zooming back a little bit, so you see like this down channel. So I'm thinking that we created like a higher low around this area, so we were not able like to retest the lower levels. So I'm pretty sure that we're going up on Euro USD, at least to test the upper channel level here. Gonna bring my USD can. So as you can see, like the daily, I'm gonna switch this like to the H4 for the power of the currency. So Euro versus USD right now. Euro is 6 level strength power. So I'm thinking to take a scalp pretty soon here. So buy. I'm gonna change template, or I'm gonna put like yeah, this one. I'm taking a trade on this one and taking a quick scalp on this one. So this gives me like 1.5 to 2. So I'm putting my stop loss right here. So we broke this. I'm gonna get this in the way. So you see, leg up, consolidation, and we got a breakout. So for me, it's valid. So we might turn out to be not good, but anyways, I'm gonna try it. Um, 8, 14. So here I'm gonna bring this. Again, pull back, but arrow is strong, so let's bring the currency meter here. Market. So euro is still above USD, however, like both pairs are going down, so lack of power. This was a false break, so it happens. Basically, my best move would have been here. So, but we have a support level in this area, so I may jump in back again. And if I look about the H4, we have room to go up, so this thing will go up. Oh, I was on M1. Oh, okay. I thought I was on M3. So here was the best entry on M5 and to touch that level. The daily is looking good for a swing up. But what I don't like is the fact that euro, the strength of euro, as you can see, it goes down. So I like to be in a trade when we have like consistency in the currency strength meter being above like the 6 level, 6.0 level. So we're gonna fight probably like in this area. Yeah, my stop loss was too tight around for this. You see like the move, the wick. I got kicked out for that. No big deal. Potential move here. So couple of pip to scalp, 8 pip. So risking 3. I'm gonna change tool. So daily we have room to go up. H4 we have room to go up. H1 If we can break that level, we can go up and do a retest like around this level. So that would be great. So I'm pretty confident about this trade. Everything is aligned. So let's do a 5 for 10. So risking 5 pips. So what I want to see right now is before going into the trade, like it's to see consolidation. Like this was a good entry no matter what. However, like stop loss should have been here instead of being just right underneath. But this thing, like as you can see, like it wants to go up. We may retest this area. So I'm waiting for a place to enter. So USD CAD is not beautiful. So here, if you take a look about the currency meter here, we are like what I called a dead zone. So dead zone or ranging, like it's being between like the level 6 and 3. So in this middle area. So when it's in that middle area, you don't touch anything. You don't do anything. So what you want to see is a currency to go up parabolically and the other one to go down parabolically as well. So as you can see, like as I said, like we wanted to give it a test here. So I'm in, I'm in, I'm in back again. So maybe I'm wrong. Risking 3.5 pip to make 8 pips. So double the pip. So my entry was not that best, but still risking only 1% of my account on this one. So profit is always 2 times my risk. So I'm in a live trade again on this one, Euro USD. So I maybe jumped the gun a little bit on this one because, like as I said, like the strength of the currency, like. But as you can see, like USD seems to be or seems to want to go down back again, and Euro seems to held his position on his power versus the US dollar. So and that tells me like Euro is still stronger than US dollar. But again, at this time of the day, like there's not much volatility going on, so basically more at the U.S. Open or the London earlier. So I was a little bit late this morning, but But what I found out as well is like during this time of year, December, like it is normally like I would not trade like this half of month for December, so I'm trading just for fun. But normally like I would take off because like there's no volatility during this time. So for scalping, it's not that great because there's a lot of wicks, so not a lot of volume, so really hard. Volatility of the market should come back next year, like the second week of January, usually after all the vacations are done and everything is done, completed. So because there's a lot of retail traders and institutional traders that are on vacation, so do you still hear me fine, guys? Hope you are doing great. Hope you're not sleeping. So I'm on M1 time frame right now. Not the best, but let's try to. I would like to get my flexibar. Hello, Lloyd. Hello, Sammy. Nice to have you back in the team, guys. So bring me some luck, please. Hope you are doing great. Yes, 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 exactly. I mean, like, this is like an awful time to trade. Like, if you love to trade ranging mode or ranging pairs, like this would be like the perfect time. Just using Bollinger Band and that's it. Honestly, like but breakout like are really really tough to get. No, no, there's not much to go. I mean, like, you need to keep your risk very low. during this time of year. Like, I mean, it's the end of the year, so nobody wants to make a crazy move as well. So everybody wants to wait for 2018 to come in and and take decision about this new year, like which direction we're gonna go for. So this is gonna be like something to watch like for next month, like on January, to see like the direction of the move. So but to scalp right now, like it's really difficult. It's really tough. To be honest with you, like uh, I had like a positive day yesterday, like for my AUD Aussie, my Aussie USD pair. So I did hit my take profit of 30 pips, but it took like forever, like to get completed. I mean, like the market is not giving some pips like easily at all. So, but right now I am in a live trade. So, I did some analysis, so it may take time to hit my take profit, but as soon as I can protect my capital, I'm gonna raise up my stop loss. So for those who are here, like the reason why I jumped into that trade is because like daily is looking good for bullish. Our H4 was looking for bullish as well, and we had room to grow up. So I went on the M1 time frame and took a trade. So, but M1 time frame is not the time frame that I prefer. Uh, if I put myself on mute, guys, it's just because like there's little kids in the background screaming, so I don't want to annoy you with that. What I like to trade or what I like to use. Let me bring up my. Just 1 second. Where is my flexible? Okay, it's not there. Okay. I think that this trade will take forever. Like, I mean, like, wow. I just feel like to go out, but at the same time, I think we have potential to go up a little bit. But as you can see, like this is like an area of resistance. So but I like this curve. You see my stock? My stock is started like to cross here. I kind of like that. So I don't know for you guys if you were here, but I took GBP CHF trade, which seems to be in profit as we speak so far. So GBP CHF H1. Oh wow! Do you see this, guys? Like I went into this trade like as soon as I started like to see like a big pin bar here in this area. So this is a strong support level. So I won't be surprised that I will hit my take profit, but it may take time. It's a long term trade. So but big pin bar here, and I get my engulfing. So I'm in a trade for this one. So take profit is about like 3 times my risk. So this is good. You know, if I can get that, this is awesome. But that's on the H1 time frame. So that's a longer term trade. So normally what I do, I do right now. I just I just have like a small account, just to trade like during this time of year. But normally like I have a bigger account. Bigger account is for more like swing trade, and I got my small account just for scalping. So, but this one, as you can see, like we touch this level, it got like rejected like big time. So, do you see this, guys? Yes, no, sleeping. Okay. Just want to make sure that, you know, this could be like a great potential trade, guys. And my GBP and ZD trade as well seems to be kicking in. So GBP is, GBP wants to go up. So this is a risk. I got my risk reward 3 to 1 on this one as well. So I was generous a little bit on my stop loss. Oh, I think it's a 2 time here, this one. So I got my wick, but for this one, I brought my fib level. So I did measure my fibs. So we were at 618. So we were rejecting here lower than that. And basically we are getting like an engulfing pattern around here. So I'm aiming for this target. Okay. So take profit number one will be like around this area. So we'll remove like 50% of my order, and then I will try to let it run if it can hit my take profit number two. So these are, I think, like good trades for the longer term. You know, it's not like something that's going to be completed like tomorrow, but it's going to be there. So no matter what, even though if they're news, I don't care because like the technical, what I've noticed recently is that technical, unless we get like a big surprise from the market saying like, we're going up or we're going down or whatever without being notified or expecting such a decision, uh, I noticed that we have like technicals which are strong. So I just feel to get out of the Euro USD trade right now, break even, and I'm out. Yeah, I don't like that move. Like, I mean, like, there's no power, nothing, there's nothing there. So there's really nothing. So break even for this trade. So not a losing one, not a winning one, but break even. But this was like, I've entered here. I should have waited until the bar closes and then enter there. But this was like a stupid, like, 3 pips. I mean, this does not worth it. So right now I am in the two other trades, which are really looking good. GBP CHF and GBP NZD. So scalping for this morning, like it's pretty dead, pretty dead. I mean, there's not much going on, honestly. So pretty flat, unless you're seeing something else that I can't see. Unless you have a chart, guys, that I have no clue or whatever. So the technicals here, like for the M5 on Euro USD, like a possible double top, but one indicator that I use, guys, which is like phenomenally good. Oof, I'm doing like some magic with my tongue this morning. Is the ATR volatility meter here. This tool is free. It's on MQL5 and it's awesome. Just awesome. Trust me, awesome. So why I say awesome? It's because it gives you like the low ATR range of the day and when it does increase. So as you can see around here, like in this area, it was at the lowest level, and then we had an increase like in volatility. So this could have been like something, to scalp, but when I say scalping, basically like I just want to use like, small time frame, 3 minute, like 3 minute, 1 minute. This thing is on M5. Like I don't like M5 because I found it a little bit too long. So, but M3 like is awesome. 3 minute time frame is awesome. But as you can see, like the market is not in a clear direction. Like, we got like a bull bar, bearish bar, bull bar, doji. But I mean, it's awful. It's awful. It's awful. So I prefer like to sit down and take like longer time frame, especially like this time of year, and just do not watch the screen forever on this one. I'm seeing rejection around this area. So that means that on H1 we got like this resistance that may hold on to the price. So we may have like a leg down on the US Open. Any comments, guys? So when the US market may open, like we will see like some strength increase there. So indicator I use, like, they are old ones. They are not available anymore. However, like if you search into the file section of the group, you're gonna find out everything. It's called this one that shows like the short-term resistance and support lines is a fractal support line indicator from point zero. But as I said, like it's an old one. So go into the group and try to search the file section of the group, and everything is there. So, and this one with the lines there, this is a paid version of the support and resistance indicator. They are not free. It's from point zero. So I'm gonna give you the link here. So this is the section of the group where you can find all the indicators for free. So what's going on with USD CAD? This is awful. Eh? This is awful. If you take a look about the daily, I mean, like we are in a ranging zone big time. So this is gonna be for next year. So next year we'll take a decision where we go. We're going up or we going down. So USD CAD hasn't moved, hasn't well, just did like for up to now, like the daily range was 20 pips. So this is not good. Oh, sorry about that. Let me try to do it again. So go into the group and look on your left side for the files section. You should see like a file section on your left side into the group or somewhere. Just search for a file section. After you found it, just click on it and you're gonna get like everything. USD GPY pretty flat. No problem, my pleasure. So browse into that section and you're gonna see like a lot of things that a lot of us did posted like in the past, but the first two one like I think it's the second one from the top. It's just one second. It's PZ support resistance. That's the one that I use for small fractal support and resistance levels for short term type frame to scalp basically. So where are we going, guys? USD GPY. Are we going up or going down or going to sleep? That was a joke. This is flat. Oh, seeing rejection here. So yeah, we're going down. Let's bring this currency meter to 10 minutes. So I'm on 5 minute time frame. I would like to see like this trend line to get broken before taking a short position. But you need to keep in mind, US market is not open yet, so 7 pip, 10 pip. 1 to 1. I'm taking a short here. So 6 pip to 10 pip. Okay. So not too bad. Risk reward should be great. Should not be that bad. So I'm short on Euro USD, risking like 1% of the account again back, and 6 pip to make 12 to make 10. So almost a 2 to 1. And if I'm not getting like anywhere, like I may stop this because market is really, 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 really sleepy. I mean, there's nothing to go on there. So no, I mean there's nothing. I mean, so what I may do is to resume these trading session, like if you don't mind, guys, like next year, because like I'm gonna keep losing money possibly. And I don't like that as any one of us. But this is my last trade, my last scalp. So either win or lose. That's gonna be it. See the difference, just to talk a little bit about stocks. The difference we get like from stocks and forex is that stocks opens like the market opens every day. So the way that people trade stocks, day traders, most of them, it's with gap. So when a market or a company open with a gap, that means either bad news were sent during night, overnight, or good news. So when we have gaps, usually markets either tends to close the gap, or if the news is so powerful, that means that's an indication that we're gonna go like in the direction of the gap. So but it happens like every day, when market opens every day. So you see, guys, my stop loss may get hit. So bias was long, but it's really choppy, 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 choppy. It's not beautiful. Wow. Do you see this? Though my stop loss is right over here. So yeah, so what for me, like, stock is really nice to trade because every day, like, it's there's always volatility. Always. As you seen yesterday, I shared the stock that, did over like 300% in within an hour, I think. Went from $40 to $120 per action per share. So that means that, if you had bought like one share at $40, you would have made like $60 within 1 hour, and that's for only one share. And usually we have like buying power, so we for $40 stocks, like I would have bought like possibly around like I don't know, 1,000 share. So, but that was crazy. That was a crazy stock. But usually, like normal stock, give you like a 1 point profit. So 1 point is equivalent to $1 move. So So all the wicks here and there, like it's showing us like market is not like in the direction at all. Really tough to trade, guys. And basically, if I were you, like I would not trade, except like just longer time frame with like really small risk, 0.5% risk type thing. What I'll do, I'm gonna take a look about the 1 hour here. So yeah, as you can see, like I'm going against the well the trend. It's not really a trend. I mean, like you can see, like the market is really flat. I mean, for the last couple of hours, you can see like we are in a range mode here, so nothing is going on at all. H4, same thing. I mean, like we are ranging. Like there's nothing. There's nothing. But again, if you were to use like Bollinger Band, that's gonna be like a whole different story. So let me bring this Bollinger Band. By the way, I can't trade with anything. So see, like if you were playing with the Bollinger Band, that would be like awesome. Buying like the oversold. Oh, guys, sorry about that. Oh, let me try to bring this up. Try to make a beauty out of something not beautiful, really. So, am I still in the trade? Oh yeah, I'm still in the trade. Yes, sir. Sorry, how you making out, guys? Sorry about that. Like, I took a shower. Ah, okay. So, do you still hear me, guys? So yeah, market is ranging pretty bad. It may hit my take profit level, but it may take too much time. So I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, and we're gonna resume like after Christmas or after the holidays, possibly like next week after the second week of January. So just to let you know that we will be back and we will wait for more volatility because right now like it's nowhere. So perfect. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Thank you for being there as well. Really appreciate it.